Block
Hey,
show.
what's up?
Block
What's
show.
up? Welcome to the year 2026, y'all. It's the Rep My Block show. This your girl
Yeah.
KeyIce. We got my co-host.
Your boy Grandmastar Bass Monstar. What's going on? Nice. Welcome
I'm
back.
I'm doing good. How are you doing this year?
Man, I'm hype. I'm ready. This is our year this year. Every year is our year, but this is our year.
Yes, I feel
Rep my
you. It's
block
really
show.
our year this year. I feel you for sure,
And the
100%.
connection's running smooth, I think we're
Yeah,
out the gate. We're out the gate looking good already.
right? That's what I'm talking about. But yeah,
Hey,
y'all,
yeah.
I hope you guys celebrated the year fantastically, and we do have we want to start with some birthday shout outs. We got some birthday shout outs for y'all, so let's
Play the banner.
yeah, let's do that.
Happy birthday, it's your birthday. Happy birthday, happy birthday, happy birthday.
Yes, we got our birthday shout outs. There's so
Hey.
many, they're running off the page, but we're gonna go ahead. we're
Everybody
gonna
named Mama born in January.
right
Look, there go their
we're
mama
gonna
right there on the bottom of the list.
exactly. And y'all, since our last show was mid-December, so we have birthdays dated back then because we want to make sure we rep everybody.
Oh, that's
And
sweet.
I guess I could do
KeyIce
December.
is so
Let
sweet,
me see.
bro. That is nice. Cause I'd have straight forgot about y'all. I'd have been like, it's January. I
But
forgot all about the Sagittarius, the late Sagittarius.
right, I mean, we had some good ones. The baby, he had a birthday on the 22nd of December. And I didn't even know he shares the same
Okay.
birthday as Lotto. I had no idea, but
Oh,
Lotto's birthday is also on the 22nd. And then we had Jordan Sparks. Hers was the 23rd. Skillabang had 23rd birthday,
oh.
December 23rd. And I do
Didn't
want to
Jordan
send
Sparks
it.
make that
She made what?
didn't Jordan Sparks make that uh something 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 like shooting stars? I
Um,
could be use a wrist right now, a wish right now.
no, that's not her song. She was American Idol. She was the American Idol winner. Yeah,
I see. I know. I remember the name.
yeah.
Dang.
I mean, she's had
Y'all
some,
can forget what I just
good
said.
songs.
Just
Nah, but yeah. I do want to send a special
remember
one to
something.
Chris Murdoch. And this one's particularly special. His was on December 30th, but it actually marks the first year that he has celebrated his birthday under his new artist name. So his artist name used to be Fat Pimp. Y'all remember the Fat Pimp song? The popular song he had out. He has a couple actually, but
Yeah.
Chris Murdoch is his legal name, and he switched over to that as his artist name. So he recently dropped a new song
Oh,
under his real name, and I think that's really cool. I know that he went through a process of with his management of deciding, marketing wise, what was best for this stage of his life, and so they chose his real name. I thought that was really cool.
mm.
But you're like, mm.
That's dope. That's dope. No, you dropping facts. You dropping gems. Just one of those gems that kind of just sit on you, like
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but who do we have for January?
For
January birthday.
January, we got Tank. Yes, if you know anything about any of these people, please let us know and say what you know.
Oh, I
Ice Spice, I know who that is.
have
Oh, they actually share a
he had a big
birthday.
one. Oh, you're right, they do. But real quick, I do want to
Ice.
say something about Tank's birthday because he had a huge birthday
Okay.
bash. Chris Brown was there. I
Hey.
think Amayan was there. He had like all these celebrity singers there, and they were doing all these trending TikTok
Grandmastar Baby
dances on the dance floor and all kinds of stuff. It was real cool.
KeyIce was there.
Yeah, that's all I have. Sorry.
No, it's awesome because they actually share a birthday with Ice Spice and Stunna for Vegas, which I hope they got invited to the party. I mean, dang, sound like everybody was there.
Some everybody, but not them.
We got Bryson Tiller. You said, but not them.
Yeah, they have their own thing. You know?
Right there?
No, I'm just saying they have.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt. Got their own clout. Big clout. Bryson Tiller on January 2nd. We got Coco Jones on January 4th. DJ, forgive me if I say this wrong. Fife. Wow, I can't spell either. As well as not read, I can't spell.
Yeah, he's a
DJ
long
Fife,
time
January.
HomeBase.
Oh yeah, DJ Fife. And next we got Slick Beats, January 6th. Blue Ivy. Ain't that somebody kid?
Yeah.
No, I'm just messing with you. I'm just messing with you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she turned 14.
Blue Ivy on January 7th. Sean Paul on January 9th. Mia X on January 9th. I forgot they're right here on the screen too. I'm like using my phone and the words are a lot smaller. Mary J. Blige. Girls born on 1/11. Some powerful numbers right there, Mary J. Blige. We do have a long list. And then last but not least, we got Cheddar on 112, DJ Fat on 112. Avart the Star on January San Antonio, shout outs, January 13th. And then LL Cool J himself on January 14th. And last but not least, the ever-loving Aaliyah on January 16th. Man, happy birthday, y'all.
Yes,
is that the end of the Sagittarius season? Or
no, they have a few more days. I think it ends on the 21st. And also a special birthday shout out to my sister, my youngest sister, Maria. Her birthday was also yesterday, the 16th. So happy birthday, sis. Love you.
Awesome. Happy birthday. Happy birthday
to you. Come on.
Happy birthday to you. We got that. We got that soundbite on here. I'm just scared to play it because I don't know if we'll get.
I don't know if it's the real one.
It's not the real one. Do you think we'll still get?
It's not the real one. Where we even put it at?
Yeah, it's like it's generic. It's the word of choice there.
You want to play it? Let's play it. I'm just curious. Let's play it.
Second.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Okay.
Oh, that's you. Isn't that you? That sounds like you.
Yeah, that's
I'm not gonna lie to y'all.
That's me. That's what
that is you.
Like, oh wow, that's the one I did. Oh yeah, that's definitely that's the
we can get away with that.
That's the Alibaba version or whatever. That's the Shein happy birthday. No offense to those companies.
She's talking about that's the Temu happy birthday.
Yes. But anyway, we also have, you already know, we have some trending things going on. Let's play a little trending intro.
Play the banner. Yeah.
Yes, we have a lot of stuff that's been trending, y'all, since mid-December. But we chose the top things. And unfortunately, a couple of the top things were not fortunate ones. So we do want to start off with our condolences to ZeetheWizard.
Yeah.
He was an artist out of Dallas, Texas. He actually lost his life at it was right after a New Year's party. It was in the parking lot of a nightclub that had just opened out in Dallas, and somebody was shooting in the parking lot, and he got the bullet, and it was so unfortunate. He had actually performed that night along with Big X the Plug at a New Year's Eve party. So, our huge condolences to his family and loved ones. I still can't believe that one. That was insane. Like, he had just posted in his story that night, Happy New Year to everybody. Like, he was so grateful and everything. And that was the last thing that he posted. So sad.
Dang.
Yeah.
That's deep, man. A moment of silence for ZeetheWizard.
Yeah.
Dallas, Texas.
And there was another recent death, legend in hip hop, John Fortè. You might know him as being a huge collaborator of the Fugees. He actually worked on the Score album with the Fugees. And he passed away this week. Condolences to his family and loved ones as well. That's a big loss for hip hop.
Huge loss. Yeah. Huge loss.
Yeah.
I hope that was the last.
Yeah.
Moment of silence for everybody that passed.
Yeah.
In other news, we have so many congratulations to hand out because everybody named Mama winning something, We got G Herbo and Taina Williams. Did I say her name right?
Taina.
You got the act like I did not say it right.
I'm sure she ain't mad at you. Taina. Yeah, Taina Williams.
Taina Williams. G Herbo and Taina Williams. First off, congrats to y'all. Congrats, because on New Year's Eve, the proposal was made with family and friends and Meek Mill's in the room. And that's not a proposal. That's hip-hop blessings right there.
Yes. Congratulations to them. I really, I like to see when rappers especially get engaged, because I feel like that genre is like plagued with like so much bad news. So it's always good to see a rapper settling down, and showing their fans that you can rap the music but still live a nice, happy, healthy, traditional lifestyle. So I like that. Congratulations.
I think you're so right, because a lot of people kind of forget that these are artists, man, and they're growing, and you're supposed to grow with them. That's what the whole kind of thing. The whole thing is about, man. It's about finding an artist that helps you relate to life, and then y'all see each other through life. You watch them through life, So you're right. It's just such a good thing to see a good, influential thing like that happen, especially with these two tying the knot. Two kids, real growth, real commitment. I love it.
Yeah, most definitely.
Cheers to y'all.
E40, congratulations to him, because he recently became the recipient of his own street out in Vallejo, California, where he's from. And his street name is called E40 Way. So next time y'all out in Vallejo, California, make sure you drop by his street, take a, snap a pic and tag him in it. You know what I'm saying? He might even share it. But yeah, congratulations to E40, rap legend. I think it's long overdue that he received his own street, especially in, a city that's not as well known for hip hop, I think that's really great. I'm trying to find
E40 is a dope rapper.
He really is. Like, nobody raps like him at all. Like, he's really in a league of his own, for real. I love his style.
Yeah. Yeah, I always say these rappers who get these street names, man, like literal street names, man, that's not fame. That's immortality right there. That's a solid move to make sure you're remembered for
Right.
generations after. You
That's what I'm
know,
talking about.
I might even go get me an apartment on E40 Street, just to say I have it.
Right? That'd be cool to write that down as your address on the mail. That's nice. But yeah, shout out to E40. Congratulations again.
Yeah.
What kind of clap was that? Hold on. Did you hear that clap?
What happened?
That clap was
happened?
all. It was a messed up clap. It sounded like it was about to be. Hold on, let me try.
Oh,
Let's do this one. How about this one? There we go. That's much better. Sorry, E40. I don't know what's up with the clapping, you know what I'm saying? But we want to make sure we show that love. But yeah.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
Speaking of things that are in the print, our boy Chuck D is in the tabloids right now. He's got a quote going on Rap Central Station. Well, no, he has his own print magazine called Rap Central Station.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all. It's my first day. It's my first day. Can y'all tell? It's 2026, y'all. So he's on Twitter, right? This is a quote from him on Twitter on his about his print magazine called Rap Central Station, or RCS. We like acronyms around here. A lot of artists made it at Billboard for not having rap and hip hop. I've always been. So I created my own services for our culture. Rap Central Station is a 4 times a year published print mag paper from our publisher in London to around the world, with charts, art, music, culture, plus advertising. The magazine is found in Barnes & Noble and 3 weeks later after the international streets. Print is not dead, in big capital letters. And I'm piggybacking off of that, and I'm saying you are so right, Chuck D. Print is not dead. I read all the time. All the time.
I agree.
I was just reading yesterday, even though I'm not pronouncing words very well today. But all jokes aside, though, print is not dead, and neither is ownership. That is what it looks like when you stop complaining and you start creating infrastructure. Like, if y'all don't want to deal with what's going on with the billboards, there's always other avenues that need winners, man. Basically, like, everybody's always trying to play for the same sort of place, but gets upset about the rules. And it's like, Chuck D has a place now. He's created a platform to uplift and elevate. So it's like participate, or just continue to, participate and collaborate. That's what I say.
Right. And, the fact that it's international is really major. Like, the publisher is located in London. So, I mean, I think a lot of hip hop fans in the US, they tend to box themselves in this like enclosed thought process of thinking that hip hop is just mainly in the US. But no, all countries love hip hop. And I really like the fact that he chose a London publisher for this to help expand his magazine even further outside of the US. And I think other countries also are more inclined to buy print magazines than they are in the US. I think the US has kind of gotten spoiled, if you will, with the digital print. But I think in the other countries, they would better appreciate having that print. I mean, of course, there's still people here like me and you that would, we appreciate the print. But I think in the other countries, I think just the vibe I've been getting from like when I see videos and things from people over there, they just seem more like I still see some of the newsstands on the side of the street where they're buying things, and I just feel like it will sell a lot better over there too. But yeah, congratulations, Chuck D again. There you go. Okay, had to give the claps a little minute to refresh there. But yeah, we have so much good news for y'all today. We're gonna keep them coming. You know what I'm saying? We also had great news from Jay French. Shout out to Jay French. He's out of Oklahoma, and he's a friend of HomeBase Promotions. He's always shown love to us for many years. He just launched his own clothing line, Umbrella by Jay French, and definitely check out his clothing line. And he's been continuing to drop hit singles, hit music on Amazon Music. He's been the top charting artist consecutively over there. So much love to him and congratulations on his new clothing line. Definitely got to show him some love.
Yes, sir. That's the dream, man. Turning your creativity into something people can walk into.
Right.
Bars to brand. I like it.
Yep.
I like it. I like it a lot. Free at last, thank God Almighty. Free at last is the famous quote that everybody remembers from Martin Luther King. I know y'all remember that quote, you know. That's how I be feeling when I leave work sometimes. I'll be like, yes, I'm out of here. Okay, but seriously though, we are glad to welcome Fetty Wap. Fetty Wap home from prison, from jail. He said 50 Cent was looking out for him while he was locked up in there. That is so dope. I'm glad to hear. I'm just glad to hear a brotherhood, you know, in hip hop that's strong, man. Glad to hear that. You know, that's hip hop big bro energy. And 50 Cent, he been doing his laps. Yeah.
Yeah, I was so surprised. I actually didn't even know they knew each other. Like, did you know they knew each other? I had no idea.
No, I didn't. That was a name drop right there.
Yeah. So I don't know if 50 just reached out to him or something, or if they knew each other previously. I actually haven't done my research to know that or not. But Fetty Wap did have his first interview after being released on The Breakfast Club. So make sure y'all check out that interview over at The Breakfast Club. But yeah, congratulations to him.
I don't care how rich you are. If you don't lift others when they fall, man, you're just you're just expensive, not powerful. So that was awesome to hear from.
Yeah, and he got his head on
from Fetty Wap.
Right. Yeah, he's talking different too. You can tell he's definitely gonna live a different life now. So
solid. See, artists are supposed to grow, and you're supposed to grow with them as a audience, not just consume, guys. Not just brain rot, skibbity, consume. You're supposed to be growing people. Speaking of powerful things, speaking of powerful movements.
Yes. Chriseanrock. She has officially turned her life to fighting. She's gonna be boxing. Signed her first professional boxing deal. So X Rumble Fighting Championships has signed Chriseanrock to be a fighter for their brand, and her first super middleweight championship bout will be on April 25th at Harrah's, Philadelphia. So she's been busy training, and we actually have a video of her training. Let's check out that video, and then we'll let y'all know what we think about it.
Rare footage of Chriseanrock in her rare form. Let's go.
Yeah, I mean, she seems like she's about to knock somebody out, if you ask me. Like, I think she's gonna be one of those fighters.
Knock your block off.
I think she's gonna be one of those fighters that really makes themselves get angry before they go into that ring. And so I think she's gonna come with a vengeance. I really do. Cause like she's always like even before boxing, she's always been talking about beating people up. But I know that that there was a video that had went viral a couple weeks ago of a fan, like a fan had hit her or something like that, and she was just people were trying to say, "Oh, she can't fight. Look how she let the fan hit her." But I think she was just trying to avoid a lawsuit. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't trying to hit a fan back and get on this huge lawsuit. So I think that's what that was. But she could definitely fight. You know what I'm saying? So that video right there that shows us that she's going to be ready. I think she's going to be ready for this April, an innocent April. It's only January right now, so if she looks like that right now in January, just think about how she's going to look in April. So I'm hyped. I'm hyped for her.
She's going to beat you up. No, I thought that was fire. I was very surprised to see her jumping into that skill set, because like I know her as a performer, as an artist, so it was pretty cool to see somebody stepping outside of their their comfort zone, so to speak, and it's just cool to see that. It's cool. I love seeing that with artists. Like I love when they throw us into the left field and be like, "Yo, I'm not just an artist," or I come in many forms. I can be artistic in many mediums, So I'm rooting for her.
Right.
I'm Chriseanrock all the way. What is it? April? She's gonna fight.
Yeah, April 25th. Yep. I'm gonna mark my calendar.
Yes. Yeah, she's saying she's saying I'm not just chaotic, I'm disciplined now, and that's a powerful statement. That's gonna speak to many fans that she has, many audience members that she has that like need that kind of message. They're gonna receive that kind of, influence from her, and that's a good thing. That's just a really good positive thing, and the world can benefit from that, So Chriseanrock, go ahead, rock a nigga. Rock him. She's gonna rock him, sock him.
No, for real though. For
real. Speaking of rock'em sock'em robots, this is a terrible segue. So I think we're talking about Leon Thomas next.
Yep. He's right there in your face.
Leon Thomas.
Leon Thomas said, "I'm in your face."
It's my turn. My turn for my flowers. Well, Leon Thomas, of course we're gonna give you your flowers. You're just outstanding in all categories. So, we got to talk about it, man. He's had outstanding album, outstanding song, outstanding male, outstanding duo, group, or collaboration. He was nominated in all 4 of these at the NAACP Image Awards. NAACP still doing stuff? So no, let me stop. Yeah, congratulations, bro. That's pretty fire. Like in 4 different categories, you got nominated. Let's go.
Right.
Remind me of the song that Leon Thomas did. That one song that goes,
"I'm a dog, I'm a mutt." Whatever.
Yeah.
I can't sing anyway.
Yeah, the collaboration he did with Chris Brown, right? That's what he nominated for. That was hard. That's hard. He should have won. I don't understand what the holdup was, but congratulations to everyone. I mean, to go from Nickelodeon to grown man R&B, that's a glow up with purpose. Am I left or am I right? Am I left? Y'all left me here?
Yeah, I mean, I think he's definitely grown. I still watch Victorious, and I love that show. That's one of my favorite ones to watch. And I think that I was excited when I saw that he was doing music professionally outside of that network, because he had like his type of talent. You had to like let that go. You had to let that blossom. And I think that it's really cool. And his style, he's like really, as you see him here, that's like pretty much how he is all the time. He's like really he dresses like he's not real flashy or nothing. Usually wearing his shades, has his hair pulled back or something like that. And I think that's the fact that he's gotten to the status that he has, being so low key like that. That's really awesome. You know, and then he also writes for other artists too. Like he's done a lot of songwriting that even led up to this point of him getting to that spotlight status. So that's really
Solid.
cool. But
Yeah.
congratulations
Solid.
again.
Congratulations. Yeah.
And this one
Leon
here,
Thomas.
you know, Lil Durk, I won't necessarily say congratulations because he's going through a very rough time right now. He's, you know, locked up currently for a few charges. We're not going to get into the charges, but the thing that, you know, a small little itty bitty light in what's going on with his situation is that he has, and I'm going out of order, my bad. Am I going? I don't even know if I'm going out of order. Anyway,
Yes.
I am. Oh,
Yes.
sorry. Ooh, I'm going way out of order. Sorry. I'm on a different note. But yeah, Lil Durk, I'll just mention it real quick. He did get his trial date was pushed up to April. So before it was like no date / summer. And so I guess his lawyer has been working on it because he's actually been in solitary confinement for a while.
Whoa.
I want to say they said it was.
Dang.
He's been in solitary
What does that
confinement.
mean? At cell?
What'd you say?
What does that mean? Do they put them in? What does that mean? They just put them by themselves, or like are they in a padded
like
cell
dark
with
cell.
a straight jacket?
Yeah.
I don't know. I've seen too many movies.
No, not straight. No, not all that. But just in a cell, locked
Just sitting there
up
like,
in the dark. No? Yeah, it's messed up. So
No, that's crazy. That's not
funny. He gets one phone call a month. One phone call a month, and
wow.
he recently posted in his story about it because I forgot what he wrote exactly, but it was basically saying like you'll find out who's really with you when you go through a certain type of situation. And so I think a lot of people have been lying. Yeah, a lot of people that he thought were friends have been, you know, not supportive of his situation as far as like calling, you know, answering phone call because I guess, you know, they can't call him, but he could call them. So I think they probably haven't been picking up.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's all messed up.
You end up finding out how far those friends are willing to go is where I kind of like came with that lesson because we all kind of learned that lesson in life that some friends are more trustworthy than other friends, and I think it's very important to sort of distinguish that. You know, it's just a matter of understanding. Like I said, some friends are way more trustworthy. It's not necessarily a statement of how real they are because I feel like you know everybody has a authenticity to them, you know, but everybody's not as selfless as other people are, you know. But we all kind of have to go through that moment in life, and it's tough. It's tough to go through. It's tough to go through.
Definitely.
In other news, Mary J. Blige, to turn it back to the congratulatories, she has her first, speaking of people living in places, she's got her first residency. Blah, 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 blah. I got a new face today, can y'all tell? She has her first ever residency, and she's calling it My Life, My Story at the Dolby Live at the Park MGM. At Dolby Live at Park MGM. So it'll be 10 shows, and it begins May 1st. Pre-sales are January 13th. I already got my ticket. I hope y'all gonna get y'all tickets. General tickets went on sale on January 16th. So make sure if y'all want to go see Mary J. Blige at her new residency, man, y'all get over there because that's gonna be history. First ever.
It really will. Shout out to Mary J. Blige for that.
Did you get your
What'd you say?
I said, did you get your ticket yet?
Oh, nope. I showed it. But I do want to go back to Vegas because last time I went, we were there a day and a half, and that's definitely not enough time. And I had my kids, so it's definitely not enough time to actually experience Vegas. So, I mean, I had been before, but it was years before that. So I do want to go again. I want to try to go this year, and I do want to check her show out. I think I do because I want to see her do that dance in person. Everybody's always talking about that dance she does, and I see it on their videos. But I want to be there myself to witness it. You know, I want to see that. Yeah. Ooh, that's gonna be nice. I actually want to see just like I wouldn't even be mad at her if she just did 2 songs as long as she does the dance. Now I will be mad if I go pay all this money and she don't do the dance. I'm gonna be mad. So Mary, please do the dance.
Please do the dance. Yeah, that's gonna be therapy with a live band right there, for real. Mary J. Blige got some soul soothers for y'all. No, I don't think Vegas is ready for that many healed and heartbroken people in one room. So we're gonna find out. Speaking of heartbroken people, did we mention the billboards earlier? Because they're at it again. They are breaking hearts once again. Our boy Bow Wow, you sent me this. You seen this? You heard about this?
Yeah, Bow Wow. He was complaining. He made a video. He had posted a video about Billboard not recognizing his Millennium Tour as one of the top grossing rap tours of 2025. It recognized his tour as one of the top R&B tours, you know, because he had a mix of, he's a rapper, by the way. He's a rapper, as everybody knows. But he had Amarion and some other singers on the tour. So they listed him as the top R&B tour, but they didn't also list him as the top rap tour. So he was upset about that because it should have been number 8. And he asked them to correct it. But here's the video of him complaining about it.
Christmas is over. I'm back to work. Hey, yo, Billboard, man, we got to have a conversation, man. Complex, whoever up there in that office controlling them lists or making these lists. I'm just confused on how Billboard awarded me and Omarion the best rap tour of 2022. Rap tour, right? But then they dropped the list for best R&B tour. We always been in that category. Number 8. Appreciate that. 22.1 million top 10. Thank you. But when it comes to best rap tour, y'all do know I'm a fucking rapper, right? How can y'all categorize us one year for rap and R&B, but in this year y'all don't when I'm on the tour? And it was rappers on the tour. We talking about me, Boosie, like, all right. We did 22.1 million. I'm looking on this rap list and I see niggas on there that we outsold. Make it make sense, man. I just want my roses too, man. Come on, damn, dog. These all facts. Nigga put too much work in, man. Come on, man. Billboard, correct that shit, man.
Yeah, Billboard, correct that ish. You know what I'm saying? I would be mad too. And you know, Bow Wow from Ohio, we just had a conversation right before the show about people from the North, you know, technically Midwest, according to politically correct stuff. But we already talked about this. We were like, they're more blunt. We're more blunt. I'm from Ohio myself. And I feel the same way, Bow Wow. Bow Wow, you're not wrong in calling them out. And I would have done it probably the same way as well in the video because they need to know. You need to fix it. Period. It's his tour. Like, he's the main one on the, like, it's literally, it was Bow Wow's tour. He's a rapper. He don't sing. So how you gonna put his tour on R&B top list, but not on the rap top list? That don't even make sense. So fix it, please. Thank you. For real. No, for real though. Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, seriously. He deserves his flowers, man. He really deserves his flowers. Listen.
Yeah, he does.
Like, for real. But Bow Wow, man, lists are like opinions, bro. Everybody makes one, and about half the time, they wrong, okay? Your legacy is not going to be defined by rankings, brother. It's definitely going to be defined by your impact, and I promise you the people feel that. But that being said, Billboard, you heard, man. Pay me my money. Give me my money. Like, all right.
For real.
Other news.
Yes, the other news. I heard about the DMX getting what, posthumously ordained as a minister. Did you hear about that one?
Yeah, I know. I was having trouble with that word too. I really was. I was
Yeah.
like, posthumously.
Yeah.
But yeah. Speaking of people getting their flowers, DMX is getting his flowers. And I'm glad to see people are making such a point to make an honoring of his faith, because DMX is definitely one of those artists who grew and changed right before our eyes. And it's like I said, he took a group of people who he came into the game to reach, and he was able to reach them. Who knows how many lives got changed from the way that he approached hip hop. And it's really cool that we're getting to see that not just be honored in his waking life, but also in his afterlife. He'll be ordained as a minister in New York, according to a report from Air Hip Hop published on Monday, January 5th. The late rapper born Earl Simmons will be ordained posthumously by the Gospel Cultural Center at the Foster Memorial AME Zion Church in Tarrytown, New York. So to anybody who lives in New York who might listen to our show, go ahead, and if they allow people to come out there, you're a big DMX fan and you want to be there for that, I would be there for that. It's gonna be in Tarrytown. And yeah, just our congratulations, and again, our continued condolences out to his family. He passed away in April 2021, and his impact is well felt beyond that and generations to come. So congratulations, DMX.
Yes. Long live X.
If you want
for real.
that.
I think that was really cool.
Long live the king.
You know, because right before his death, he was actually like his music was changing, and he was more spiritual in his music, and it was really nice to see that was being recognized. I've seen some people complaining about, but he wasn't a minister, and all this stuff. People complain about anything, but they have to realize that he was moving in that direction anyway. And I do think that if he was still alive, I think he would have actually ended up doing that himself. I mean, don't you think so? I think he would have been.
Oh yeah.
I think he would have.
Yeah. Been. Oh yeah. That's exactly where he was going. He was on his way into that section of life. That's a solid call. That is a solid goal. He was gonna have a whole congregation going, let me tell you about this time.
Yeah. I mean,
praise God.
That's a major thing. And the fact that people even try to complain about something like that. The fact that people even are trying to complain about that for somebody that was a legend for music, and they knew, people knew he was moving towards that direction. So why are you going to sit up there and complain about it, but you're not going to complain about your dirty dishes in the sink? Like, come on, fix your mentality. You know what I'm saying? Go clean them dirty dishes.
It is
and
a
then come
sickness.
talk. Then come try to talk. You ain't got nothing to say till them dishes clean, okay? But anyway,
that's right.
Big ups to the state of DMX for doing that for him. That's what's up. Yeah, you're gonna have to give me the segue because my notes.
Oh, I can't stop.
I'm going back and forth. You can't stop hearing what?
I can't stop hearing DMX as a preacher in my head right now. And God gave his only begotten son.
Ah, I know what you mean. Man, you
Yeah.
get in my head now.
Yeah. Speaking of people who write their own music, Party. Oh man, am I reading this right? Party said. Cardi. I'm sorry, my tongue. My face ain't working today. Cardi writes her own music. He just helps her to make it better. Is Pardison Fontaine?
Yeah, Pardison Fontaine
Says Cardi writes her own music. He just helps her make it better. So to everybody that's saying he's her ghostwriter, no, he's not. Every writer has somebody that they bounce ideas off of. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what you see me and Ice doing here now. We bouncing ideas off of each other. You can't create without having some kind of incubation chamber. Michael Jordan had Patrick Ewing. Chris.
No, he didn't. No, he didn't. And he had Scottie Pippen.
Scottie Pippen, yeah, that's what I'm gonna say. Look, all right. Look, y'all knew what I was saying. All right. Dave Chappelle has his guy, whose name I can't remember right now. Bill Gates had, not Bill Gates, but Steve Jobs had what's the dude? Will Wozniak, Steve Wozniak, what's the guy's name?
I don't know.
You gotta have the both energies because it helps create the boundaries. It helps create where the creation needs to be created at. So y'all can't be getting mad at Cardi B for having somebody who helps her, get her music just fine-tuned the right way, because she's doing it for y'all.
Yeah, and anytime somebody helps, like how he said he just helps her with her lyrics. Anytime that happens, they don't have to get credit, but she's definitely wanting to give him credit for that, because I'm sure he's even thought of some of her hooks, things like that. And he might have written a couple of her tracks completely for all we know, because I've never seen her deny it. Actually, I've never seen her deny it. So I do think probably for a couple of the songs he probably did fully ghostwrite them. But this album right here, this out, she definitely, according to him, she hasn't really said much about this album right here. But I know he's saying for sure that this album, she wrote this album, because there were a lot of lyrics in this album where people were like, they're like, oh yeah, Party did good on that line. I'm like, what? No, that's her. She did that. So definitely give her props.
I think that's
lyricist.
Yeah, that's where the disconnect comes in, I think, where people start trying to figure out whose voice it is. And it's like you're overanalyzing now, man. Like, you're not appreciating the art, you're picking it apart now. That's a different thing than appreciating the art. It's a fine line between the two, man. Fine line between the two. I'm talking to the audience, people, man. Y'all need to understand that.
Right. And let us know what you think in the comments about this situation. Yeah. Because I've seen the same type of thing happening with other artists where, and it's usually the most popular artists. People don't really think about that for artists that are not as popular. But on some level, on all the music, not all the music, but especially as they become more and more popular, they got teams. So if somebody on the team says, oh, you should change this word to this word, just doing that one thing alone gives them credit through the label. So their name will go on that list of writers. So that's one thing fans don't really understand. They're like, okay, they wrote it with you. They be trying to make fun of the artist, but no. If that person just changed one word, their name is on that track. So definitely recognize. Gotta recognize.
Yeah. Even if they change a 6 to a 7.
Good one.
Done. I'm cooked. It's 2026, y'all.
But
No, but
find his, there it
next
is.
up in the news,
DDG. DDG.
oh man, can I talk about this one? I know I just talked about the last one. Can I?
You can talk about this one.
No, you go ahead. You go ahead.
He has 3 parts.
Yeah, you go ahead. He's in here twice, ain't he? Yeah. He's got 2 parts.
I'll talk about the first 2 parts so you could I already know which part you want to talk about. Okay, so
okay, go ahead.
A few things happened to him that were trending over since Christmas. So one of the big things was he had got into it with Soulja Boy. Mind you, him and Soulja Boy are big streamers, and so DDG has been streaming longer than Soulja Boy. So right when more rappers started getting into the streaming stuff, DDG started calling out some of them, saying, well, in particular, I'll just stick with this one. In particular, he was calling out Soulja Boy, and he was saying that he's living in the past because Soulja Boy, you know, he's always saying, I was the first rapper to do this. I was the first rapper to do that. So DDG was like, posted, he was like, stop living in the past. Who are you now? So he was trying to diss Soulja Boy. Ooh. So Soulja Boy ended up recording a long video telling DDG off. Like, man, you don't even know what you're talking about. I got this. He named all this stuff that he has going on right now where he's making money from it. Like basically schooling DDG. Because he was like, man, you just sit up there, you just be streaming, and that's where the majority of your income come from. But I'm doing this, you know. So I mean, he did, you know, he did kind of school him. So hopefully DDG listened to that because he dropped some gems in that video. But more recently for the new year, because he's also been right. He's still been single this whole time after breaking up since Halle Bailey. So people were linking him to India Love. Berry? I said Bailey.
I know.
I said get it. People were linking him with India Love because they were doing some joint live streams together, and they were all getting cozied up and stuff. So people thought they were dating. Which they probably, you know, I don't even know how they classify dating nowadays. I mean, I'm booed up right now, so I don't even know what the word is for dating. But they seemed like they were dating to me. But anyway, for New Year's Eve, he was seen out with Shenseea, Jamaican rapper and singer Shenseea. So they were at a dinner in Lagos, Nigeria. So people thought they were together. But then this happened, and I'll let you talk about this, the third part of it. As you're preparing
then somebody gifted this man 2 galaxies. And his whole head went out the window. Let me tell you something. If I had the friends that this I have, I wouldn't have friends. Because how you going to talk about me like that? Y'all need to roll a clip. I can't even talk about it till y'all see exactly what happened.
Right, let's roll the clip.
So this is a little much. This is a little too much.
You meeting girls on TikTok live at 28 years old. Nigga, you might as well get on dating apps. This nigga on live on TikTok live trying to get girls and shit gifted and shit, nigga tricking. That's crazy.
You know what's crazy? You know what's crazy?
Like so you sent her a galaxy
actually, she sent me 2 galaxies.
She sent you $20 and you was just easy and got on a date. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie, that's crazy.
She sent 2,000 coins.
And you ain't seen with his boots off, huh?
Nah, he said he gonna take him off.
He damn near my height. Real shit.
I'm not your height.
Bro, I'm telling you, I've never seen him without them boots ever in my life.
That's crazy.
You got them SpongeBob editions, them real
He said
shits.
6'3".
Yeah, hell nah. Hell nah.
I'll take my shit off right now.
Take your shit off right now. She gonna get disgusted. She might leave. I'm telling you.
All right, come stand next to me.
Nigga, you got them ultra boots on and she's over you, bro. That's crazy. She got flats on. That's ridiculous. I'm trying to. I'm not gonna lie. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Cause I'm short. Like everybody know I'm short. But you just living a
You want me to take my foot up?
Yeah, go ahead. Take your foot off. And
You want me to? Is it gonna make you?
No, take him off.
Is it gonna make you look at me any different?
No, take him off.
Exactly. And show his legs too. He got anemic legs.
Just trifling. Just straight trifling. Wow. Really, Deshae? Y'all, it was Deshae's birthday that day. The guy that was clowning DDG, supposedly his best friend, it was his birthday that day. And he made the decision to clown his friend on a live stream while he was on a date with a TikTok fan. That's like, I never heard of that before. That's crazy.
Talk about ultimate Riz failure. Like there were so many aura points lost here every step of the way. Just I'm like, oh man, max 50 aura lossage right now. Cause like, first of all, why are you talking to the person I'm taking out like this? But you know, earlier ice friendship like that, and I get it. Some friends, you know, we lay into each other, but that's a lot, bro. Right in front of the lady is crazy. And then he asked him to take his shoe off. Man, pushing him into that corner. Yo, what kind of wingman are you, bro? I can see if the girl was ugly or something and you trying to save me, but she not even ugly. It's like you trying to shoot your shot. Like, what are you actually doing right now?
I didn't think about it that way.
He put him on the spot. He put him on the spot too. He sent you 2 galaxies. She sent you $20. I'm like, bro, that's $40. Ain't nothing wrong with a 40 ball. Like, what are you talking about right now?
You brought up a great point right there. I didn't even think about that, about him maybe trying to shoot a shot like dog DDG. Because another thing,
strange.
I had to look up how much the darn galaxy was worth because I don't be on the live over on TikTok, and I was like, how much is a galaxy worth? Because DDG, he stood up there confidently. He was like, she gifted me two galaxies. I was like, how much is galaxies worth? I'm thinking $100. And I look it up, it says what, about $10. I was like, oh, okay. Because like at the beginning of that date, they had went to a nail salon. They both got their nails done.
No, but you see, you gotta.
What? Gotta what?
Huh?
You
saying?
Okay.
Oh, you gotta listen to how he says. You gotta listen to how he says. Like after the friend mentions that the galaxy was like only $10 or whatever, he's like, but it's 2,000 coins on TikTok. I'm like, that's right, bro. Tell these people, like, because it's pennies on the dollar. All right, we get it, but at the same time, that's a big deal in TikTok universe. Sending somebody a galaxy.
You know, that's a good point because when they were at the nail salon, he did ask the girl. He was like, did you have to reload to send me those, to send that to me? And she said, yes, I had to reload. And so just that small gesture right there made him, he was really happy about that. He was like, wow, nobody's ever done that for me. And it's crazy. It's just the smallest thing sometimes that can like make somebody, like a person or be interested in a person. People don't even think about those small, tiny things anymore. But yeah, he really liked her effort. He loved her effort. But yeah,
that's a solid shot.
Right.
And his friend did. She deserves some play. Yeah, and his friend was being a hater, and you be your own friends, guys. Don't forget this.
Yeah,
It be your
it
own
does.
homeboy. That same what you think is jokes. Look, let me know. Let me put you on game because I see you sitting over there. You think it's jokes. And you think it's jokes because you giving the jokes back. But the thing is, you don't like the jokes. But you won't admit that to yourself. Go on and admit to yourself you don't like the jokes and let that friend go. Because it's only a certain amount of jokes you can make before you cross the line. And what we just watched was somebody crossing the line. You know?
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Like any other friendship, I wouldn't stand there and watch that. I would talk to this guy afterward and be like, yo, do you really mess with him? Because I would have never did that to you. You know, but if that's what you want in your life, that's what you're going to keep getting. But I digress. We've got plenty of other things to talk about.
Whew. Yeah. You're right, though. And what is the next thing to talk about? I'm not looking at the notes, sorry.
Well, you know, let's check the handy dandy Palm Pilot over here. We got Dave East setting records straight. Just like I said, I just set the record straight for y'all. Dave East is setting records straight, setting them east. With the producer who's asking for a favor now after rejecting him when he was coming up as a rapper. And I think we have a clip.
We do have a clip.
We got video evidence.
Yeah, let's play Exhibit A.
I would like the producer of Dave East to take a stand. I had no name. That's how you acting right now. That's a fact. You skit so right. I know who you are.
Well, I think that's some pretty strong evidence. What do you think? Oh, you're muted. That's some pretty strong evidence right there.
Your Honor, my client, Your Honor, does not deserve. No, but I'll let you go first.
I thought that it was interesting how I don't know where they were. Were you able to tell where they were? It seemed like they were at a game.
I think it was like, oh, okay, yeah, because I was gonna say like a restaurant or something.
It could have been a restaurant.
Was it a game?
It seemed like they're outdoors. Seemed like they're outdoor. But anyway, outdoors. Outdoors. Anyway, I think that type of situation, I actually even see it even locally sometimes where, you know, as an artist is coming up, because like in his case, he's made it already. You know, he's partnered with Kendrick and they're making buku's amount of money. So that producer, to me, had his nerve to even approach him with that type of ask at this level of his career. I think that, you know, even if they're from the same area or whatever, he's probably like, man, he's still cool, you know, because like he said, he daps it up with the guy when he sees him. You even saw it on the video, just dapping it up with the guy. But he was also letting the guy know, hey, you didn't do this for me when I was nothing, or I didn't have a name. So why should I do this for you? I mean, I think it's fair.
Yeah.
I really think it's fair.
Yeah, now you want figures.
Right. And he doesn't need the money because, you know, he could have even said to the guy, he could have said, you know, I'll do this, but I'm taking 99%, you take 1%. But he didn't do that either. I mean, you know, if he was money, I think maybe 50, I wouldn't say money hungry, but 50 Cent might have did that. He might have been like that. I'll take 99.99%, and you take that point.
Eddie LaBelle.
But I think that in that type of situation, I definitely would have been like that too. What about you? Would you have been that same way?
I mean, I wouldn't have been so rash as to give him like 1%. I mean, he could have like like 6, 7%.
That's a lot. That's
But no,
67.
that's why you treat people right. No, 0.67%,
Oh, okay.
no, but that's why you treat people right. Seriously,
Yeah.
like that's why you treat them right when they're hungry. 'Cause you never know. Like that's literally why,
Yeah.
bro. Because that's like people are our karma. People are our karma. Try
Yeah.
saying that 7 times fast. But it's so true. Like the people you see on the street, you never know who they are or who they could be. People you meet in passing, not just people you see on the street, but just taking care of each other in such a way to the point, where not just because you want things to pay off later, but it's the way you would want to be treated if the shoe was on the other foot. And I get having a bad day here and there and all of that. You can't always be on your best shot, but as a default, just treating everybody with that golden respect of how you would want to be treated is exactly what karma's all about. And it's like, now you want favors? Like you ain't even give me no handout. You barely gave me a hand up, but so like just anybody who is in a position of quote unquote power, I would like to remind them you were put in that position, and not just to follow rules, but to be a discerner of the rules, when the rules should be applied and when they should, be alleviated a bit, like you gotta lead in these positions. It's not just about being like, oh, I'm just a big shot producer. Like, no, you're in that position because now you're at a gateway of decision that could help people, so be
right.
that guide. Don't just be a gatekeeper. Gatekeeping is a cardinal sin, and the Monstar will find you. All right, I'm done. Speaking of finding things,
Oh, who found something?
Megan Thee Stallion is finding a new way
Oh,
into all types of new businesses. Yeah,
Yeah,
I know
she
y'all.
really is.
I know y'all remember we talked about her opening a Popeyes coming up here. Or we talked about it
She
last
just
year.
opened it.
We
Mhm.
talked about her like when she yeah. So now it's open.
Yep.
It's in
Miami Beach. Yeah, they
South
just cut
Miami,
the
Florida.
ribbon.
Yeah.
Yep, South Miami Beach. And they
Yeah.
just cut the ribbon. And man, I think that Popeyes might taste better than the Popeyes out here. I might have to fly to Miami.
Oh Lord, it's already working. It's already working.
For real.
Perfect marketing.
Yeah.
Marketing.
And I might see Glorilla or somebody. I don't know. Or Megan.
Hey, you never know.
She said it's her second
I think
home
field
now.
trip.
Yeah. It sounded like a field
Seatbelts
trip.
class. I think it might be.
For real. But yeah, this Dunkin' Donuts
congratulations to
sounds
her.
really cool.
Yeah.
And I think
is it
it's
like
a healthy
flavored
drink, right?
or what? Oh, the Dunkin' Donuts drink. It doesn't say. I haven't looked it up yet. We can look it up real quick though.
Yeah. Because I saw her video advertising the drink, and you see from her outfit, she's wearing like a slim workout type looking outfit. So I'm thinking it might be like a healthy drink, like a smoothie. Oh, that'd be nice if it's like a strawberry mango smoothie. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Can you tell? Oh man. Oh, there's this great smoothie place here. I'm gonna get smoothie after this.
It might be a fitness drink. I'm seeing that there can be protein or something added to it, but a lot of the material looks like her in a workout outfit. So
Strawberry banana.
I
don't
think
know.
let me see. The headline says
Ooh.
Dunkin is starting 2026 with more ways to fuel the day. Protein milk is now available at Dunkin, giving guests a simple way to add protein to the drinks they already love.
Is that her drink?
Dunkin teamed
Oh,
up with three-time Grammy Award-winning global superstar Megan Thee Stallion to bring protein to the spotlight with
okay.
protein refreshers, old refreshing sips
Protein
made
refresher.
with protein.
Oh, they're called
Get
protein
yours
refreshers.
today.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
so
flavors though? Are you on
didn't
the Dunkin'
quite.
Donuts website?
Oh, okay. Here
Ooh,
go your
y'all.
flavors. You got
Oh,
Megan's Mango Protein Refresher. You got the Strawberry Protein Refresher. Then you got the
okay.
Caramel Chocolate Iced Latte, the Almond Ice Protein Latte, and dot. But the one we talking about is the Megan's Mango. Mangoes. Oh, she looks like a mango.
Megan's
No.
mango. Okay.
Oh Lord, there's a lot of jokes,
Megan's
guys, that are meant to be made there. I'd love to drink Megan's
So she has
mangoes. Megan's
Megan's mango
sounds
protein drink, strawberry, caramel chocolate, almond ice. Those are some of the flavors y'all can check out at Dunkin' Donuts. I'm trying to think, man, they closed the Dunkin' Donuts near me down, so I have to go all the way 20 minutes. I might go try it. Man, I'm about to write a list of food places I want to check out today because I'm hungry. We're about to check out all the food places.
all of
Oh,
them, yo. Hey, get ramen. Get ramen. Ramen for me. I'll take 2
ramen.
bowls.
Okay.
That's you, OG style.
Ramen. But yeah, that sounds very tasty. Definitely gonna check it out. Congratulations to Megan Thee Stallion again. Let's give her some claps. Where the claps at? Here we go. Claps. There we go. Congratulations. There was one we missed earlier. I want to throw in real quick before we go to the next one. Is Big Boss Vette. Let me pull it real quick. Big Boss Vette. Huge shout out to Big Boss Vette. She beat cancer, y'all. She was silently for I don't know how long, but she has finally beat it, and she did post a video celebrating it. Huge congratulations to her, sending her a lot of love, and she also showed love back to HomeBase Promotions when we made the announcement with the article for HomeBase Radio. Congratulations again, Big Boss Vette.
Yeah.
I can't imagine
Yes.
how she had to keep that to herself because during that whole time she was posting videos regularly. You would have never thought anything was going on with her at all. But
Yeah.
she,
Wow.
one day she just posted that video and I was like, wow. So that's awesome that she beat cancer. You don't hear many stories like that, so I definitely wanted to show her some love, and that's awesome. And she
Yeah.
for those of
Incredible.
you who aren't familiar with her music, she has that song "Pretty Girls Walk," and so like in the video, they showed her at the medical facility coming down the hallway. She turns the corner, and there's all these medical staff and family and friends on each side, kind of like the Soul Train line type of thing. So she walks down the line. She's all happy. They give her balloons and stuff, and then she turns around and I think they played her song, but yeah, they did play her song. And she's like, "Pretty girls walk like this," and she did her walk. That was so cool. And then at the end,
Hey,
she rang a bell and
nice.
she started crying. But yeah, that was awesome. So beautiful to see it.
That's man. Yeah. If you ever needed proof that your body listens to your spirit, this is it. This
Yeah.
is it. See, this is what I love about doing this is getting to talk about things like this, man. Getting to talk about stuff where people are just going above and beyond, and this is not trending. This is triumph. That's what that is. That's what that is.
Yes, most
Yeah.
definitely.
Another big round of applause.
Yes.
Another big clap, man. Go.
Yes.
Anytime.
I mean, I know that not all news is good news, unfortunately. In the case of Cash Out, I don't know if he's next, but he's the next picture I saw, so I clicked it. But Do you want to talk about his situation? He has a crazy situation. I didn't even know about his situation in much detail until a couple weeks ago. I was like, "What? Cash out?" Because I like some of his music, but now I'm like, man, I'm not. We got to remove some of his music from playlists. I'm not trying to do it. I don't want him profiting off of what he did. Like, come on.
Fill me in. What is the trending?
Let me scroll and find his info. But Cash Out, basically, he's been serving prison time for. He was recently ordered by a federal judge to pay $40 million to his victims for a sex trafficking case. He's serving time for it right now. And I believe, his mom was also sentenced along with him. She was also, both of them are in jail right now. And he's serving 70 years in prison for this. This was a major thing. And I don't know how much money he had or whatever or has, but the court, they're making him they announced that they're going to give his victims proceeds from one of his songs, Cashing Out. Yeah, that's the name of the song. So Cashing Out, that's one of his top hit singles. They're going to be giving his victims residual checks for that music, along with some of his property and jewelry that were seized to come up with that $40 million. Wow. That's insane. I couldn't believe it when I saw it. I was like, wow, Cash Out, really? Because I had been wondering what happened to him. I was like, why haven't I been seeing music from him? But I never looked it up to find out what was really going on until I saw this. I was like, my jaw almost dropped, because in Texas, they play his music or in certain parts of Texas, especially Dallas, they used to play his music quite a bit. And it was crazy. But I mean, much
that is nice.
Yeah, much prayers to his victims, because I'm sure they're going through a whole lot right now. And the fact that this case has come to light publicly more so, because this was abuse from 2013 to 2015. And it's not alleged. He was definitely convicted, him and his mom. So it was definitely something that happened. And it's crazy. I'm like, you making all this money from your music. Like, what's even making him do that? Like, girls are already gonna come up to you and want you just from your fame alone. Why you gotta go all out and try to do this trafficking? Like, come on, you gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? When you get that money, you gotta be better. Yeah, there's no excuse for that stuff.
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
Right.
Yeah, you can't write that kind of irony either, because the fact that they're getting paid out off of a song he calls Cash Out, that's insane. You can't write that kind of reality.
Really
you can't write that kind of reality. Speaking of impossible sums of money, Young Thug, I have a new face today. Can you guys tell? Young Thug had court January 7th and is reportedly getting back cars, jewelry, cash, and everything else the state seized from him in 2022. It's like over $149,000 in cash too is coming back to him. So, Young Thug has had his time, spilling all the secrets, and now he's about to come out and face the music to him, but at least he's getting out, man. It's always nice to see a black man getting out of that system, man. What do you think?
He's on probation for a few years still, but getting his stuff back is definitely a win. I always wonder, whenever those cases happen, what happens to the property. And I guess they keep it locked up somewhere in a facility. So the fact,
they keep your stuff in evidence.
So I'm like, how, it's 2026, and it was season 2022. He just got out last spring, early summer, and I'm like, wow, it takes a long time. I'm surprised he didn't get it out when he got out. Like, what was the delay? I don't get it. I don't understand that part.
Yeah, it's a lot of
Like
red
those are
tape.
little parts of the system where you're like, man, just fix that. That's, I mean, if you want to talk about what is this different topic, I'll stay with music. Yeah, fix it. Fix the system so that when somebody gets out, that they get their stuff out too. Come on, that's silly.
Yeah.
And it, somebody's job. Just think about it. Somebody had a job to hold his stuff almost a year later, and they were getting paid all those months to hold his stuff. Like, this stuff is not making sense to me, but here we are.
Nope, makes no sense.
So
Makes less sense than a three-legged camel with one hump. I mean
yeah,
it. Make a song
Well-
about that, but you won't.
right. And really
Speaking
quickly,
of things that don't make sense. Oh, okay.
these things that don't make sense. Just really quickly, because I know we're Diddy. Let's talk.
Speaking of things that don't make sense.
One sentence. One sentence. He was accepted into a program called Final Step at the Fort Nick facility where he's being held, which will significantly decrease his time in prison. So some people have been saying he might get out as early as this summer due to this program that he was accepted in. Thoughts? What are your thoughts?
Oh, he's playing pretty much. Like, does not nobody see this happening? Like, we talking about one of the guys who was the biggest actor on the dramatic stage of life that is life, c'est la vie. And y'all think he not playing a part right now?
Oh,
I'm shaking my head no, but I mean yes. He's playing his part. He's playing his role. You don't do what you did for that many years without getting caught for that long, and then all of a sudden you change overnight. No. But you know what you learn how to do is how to make people think you changed.
Deep.
I
Deep
digress.
with a capital P. Interesting. But Boosie.
What do you
Oh
think?
yeah, Boosie. He's the one that. Well, I mean, I think he's gonna be our next one, y'all. But I do have a quick comment to make about Diddy in this program. I was I think right when he got his sentencing, I already knew, because he got 54 months. I already knew that just him being in prison, so long before the trial, and then the fact that there were programs available to him after the trial, I already knew he was going to most likely get out way sooner than people thought. And that's not necessarily a good thing for people that say that they were victims that still have ongoing lawsuits. I don't know, like when he does actually get released, will there be conditions of his release where he's going to be, had home confinement or anything like that? But I will say that the system needs to definitely evaluate him carefully before they just, release him if he does get released early. Or even when even if he does serve his whole time, just definitely carefully evaluate him. If he needs to get into a mental help program, do that now. This is the time to get him into that program. Don't let him just act like he's all great and dandy. If he needs that help, which it seems like he does, looking at everything that's transpired, definitely help him get that help. And this is hopefully his legal team will do that. But I don't know. They're getting paid, so they're probably not thinking to do that. So I don't know.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Nobody's probably there for his actual benefit of his health, because if they were, that would be the only way to deal with somebody like this who is able to switch characters like that is to lean into the character that they think they switch it to that you don't know that they switch it to, because you actually do know, and then you lean into it by making them do even more things that make them a better person, and then they'll get reached.
Yeah, right,
You know?
right.
Make movies about that type of stuff all the time, man. Make a song about it, but you won't. Head on the
right. Yeah. But yeah, we're on to our final topic of the day. And this one's a good news. I say this one's good news. What you think?
Okay.
Well,
I mean, it depends on whether or not avoiding prison is a good thing to people.
That
Some people
sounds a
enjoy
good
prison,
thing.
like
Ooh. I'll wait.
I don't know. I couldn't think of it fast enough. No, I couldn't think of nothing fast enough.
The only people I heard or I saw a news report was anybody that wanted to be in jail was somebody that was homeless. I had read a story about a homeless guy. He wanted to go to jail just so he could eat.
Oh.
So that was the only time I ever heard.
Yeah. 3 hots in a cot.
But what happened to Boosie?
So he's avoiding prison. He was sentenced time to serve and a $50,000 fine. 300 hours of community service for being a felon in possession of a legal firearm. So I'm assuming here that he's only going to be doing a community service, right?
Yeah, that's what it sounds like. Besides paying that fine, I did see. Sure, he's trying to get that fine money. I'm sure he has some money anyway in his other assets, but he's definitely been hustling, trying to get that extra money in general. He's been hosting different specials on his Facebook page. Like I'll post this post. I think the highest was like $2,500. He's like, I'll do 50 posts a month for you for $2,500. Like he's been offering these different specials for people to advertise on his page. So he's definitely grinding, But we already know he got the money. He got that 50,000. But he's just been, even before this case, he's just been always, offering to promote people's things by paying different fees on his pages. You never know. You might see some of the HomeBase shows on his page. You know what I'm saying? That's a good deal. That's a good deal.
Yes. Hey, it's 2026. I say buy the subscription. Get rid of the ads. I don't want to hear no more ads. 2026, y'all. No.
For real.
Really though, that might be his real sentence is now he gotta help people. And that might be the sentence that he got from the Lord. Because sometimes y'all forget that the Lord has something to say in all of these situations.
Amen. Definitely does.
You see, because sometimes service is what humbles the soul. I said, service. Can I get an amen?
Amen.
Okay.
Amen.
Did y'all know? So wait, there's a little more. Speaking of churches, speaking of churches, I know y'all know Druski. Have y'all seen this? Have y'all heard about that? Druski is trending right now. Druski is trending right now because he has done it again. And it's just like every time he pops up, it's like, whose turn is it now? And y'all already know somebody's about to get it. So this time it was the mega churches, and it did not sit right with them at all. They were ready to jump on him immediately. Let me just say, first of all, this skit has some of the best production value I've ever seen for a skit. Because for like 4.5 seconds, I seriously thought he was making a change. Like I thought he was really about to be a pastor. Because I don't know what church it is they rented out, but they got an actual church. And it's not all churches he's making fun of. He's making fun of the mega churches and whatnot, but it received a lot of backlash from the church community. it kind of divided. It did what comedy does. Is comedy is very divisive, and it divided the room. Like, it's always funny until it's about you. Have you seen this? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this?
I have seen it. It's hilarious. It is so hilarious. I was actually surprised that a church even allowed him to rent the space to do that. That was funny. I didn't know it was rented because it looked like it was like he took over somebody's service, right? Because it was like a packed crowd.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, who let this man on stage knowing who he is?
I was confused. I would like to know the behind the scenes of how that happened, because that's fun. That was hilarious. I gotta watch it again. It's a good reminder to go watch it again. That's funny.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you what I know though. But he definitely, it was a real church. The people in the church, the congregation of the church, were not happy with finding out about what happened after it happened. The people in the audience were just hired actors. Everybody in the clip was hired actors. The stunts that he did in the clip was stunts that you can actually like pull up videos of actual pastors doing some of those things, like the one where he's on the wire and he's like floating through the air. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Then I seen an actual clip of a pastor doing that. Yeah, I seen the actual clip of the pastor doing that. Like, wow.
I did not know they really did that one. I thought he got that from Chris Brown's concert. Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah, nope. It was a real, and I think about every part of the skit he did there was an actual clip for each part of the skit, except for probably the very last part where he kind of he's rude to one of the people like coming up from the congregation and he drives off or whatever. But yeah, everybody's gonna get it, man, and it's not funny when it's you.
Wow.
The hardest part about comedy, man. But I just thought I'd mention that before we get into these new releases and events that are coming up.
Yeah, there are tons of events this weekend. First of all, for y'all that don't keep up with events, it's Martin Luther King weekend. The official celebration day is Monday, but there's a lot of parades and things going on. So for your city, make sure you check out what's going on. Eventbrite has a lot of them there. Yeah.
Thank God Almighty.
It's definitely a time to be very grateful to still be here and to be able to live amongst one another and hopefully achieve harmony. If we
living the dream.
Yeah, living the dream. Living his dream for sure. YFN Lucci, he recently announced that he has a tour. It's called Already the Legend. So be on the lookout for him coming to your city. You can check him out over at YFN Lucci page on Instagram. And then new releases. There were a lot of new releases. We're just gonna mention a couple. But Max B and French Montana, they released a joint album together. And I don't like the name of it, so I'm not gonna say.
Before we go on with the new releases.
Yeah.
Now I'm curious to know the name of it. But before we go on with the new releases, there's a battle event happening out in Dallas this weekend called Battlegrounds Hip Hop and Freestyle Dance. Organization celebrates its 8th anniversary at the Garland Culture Arts on Friday, which is today, Friday and Saturday. So today is the second day of the event. If you want to just go out and watch the breaking prelims, or if you want to participate in the breaking competition, that is today. And the top 16 open styles will be decided today too, as well.
Okay. Nice.
Outside of that, I want to give a shout out to Thesis for their continuing to have one of the biggest dance battle events out there in Florida. They had over 200 plus competitors show up. So it was very stiff competition, man. A lot of people in the room, a lot of great names in the room. We got some judges from overseas to come over and judge, so we're kind of bridging that gap together. But be on the lookout for my review of Thesis and just the battle footage from Thesis, dance battle out there in
Right.
Florida.
Thesis. Is that
at the end of this month
THESIS?
in January. Yeah, THESIS.
Okay.
Yeah, and at the end of this month, January 31st is going to be a dance battle event here in Austin, Texas called Even the Odds. It's going to be a 2v2 open styles battle. So get your partner together. You got about 2 more weeks left to get your game right and get down and get tight so you can get in the fight tonight. It's going to be a cash prize of ... I don't know. It's 3 digits, $3. So just know it's going to be at least $400 is going to be the cash prize. Going to go to the first prize winner. That's going to be January 31st, 2v2 at Even the Odds at Even Ground Dance Studio. So make sure y'all check that out. Also, last but not least, January 31st, I will be hosting an animation workshop. So if you want to come out and get your animation on, I will be hosting a workshop out in Brownsville, Texas. Follow me on my Instagram for more information.
Okay.
With that being said, I do want to go back into the new releases with you. There's one new release I wanted y'all to check out called Feisty. It's a master track created by Bia, B-I-A, and Fred again, her producer, Fred again.
Okay. Bia got another song out. I actually like her music, even though she doesn't get along with Cardi. I think I know they got their beef with feud going on, but yeah, it's been years. But I actually like her music though. Besides all that little extra drama, I enjoy her music, and I think her music actually I like the fact that it tends to appeal to like a mass audience as far as like the sound. Like she usually has like I don't even know what you call it because her genre is, hip hop, but she has like a poppy. It's like a sound. It's like the type. It's kind of like a flow, not like Flow Rider, but that's the only artist I could really think of, like a female version of a Flow Rider sound that appeals to like everybody. So I do like that about her music. Because you could hear it, you could go anywhere and hear a Bia song. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good comparison. Yeah.
Yep.
Definitely check out that song Feisty though. That has been my favorite for the last couple of days. And it's exactly, it hits the way you were talking about too. So 3 times Grammy winning songstress Jill Scott. I just did some choreography to one of her songs. Jill Scott. Living my life like it's golden. Living my life like it's golden. Well, get this. She's releasing a new album in over a decade, and she's calling it To Whom This May Concern. Coming out on February 13th, just in time for Valentine's Day. I can't wait to hear what Jill is bringing to the world next, because the last time we got golden. So I want to hope that we're going to keep that going.
Yeah. I'm looking forward to this album because I love her music anyway, but it's been so long, like you mentioned, it's been over a decade. So I'm really looking forward to hearing some of the new music that she has out.
Yes.
Danny Lee was another. She just released her track.
Danny Lee.
Was it this Friday or last Friday? I think it was last. Yeah, it was last Friday. She released a track called "Expensive," and it has a TikTok dance to it. And she was showing everybody the dance. She had gone live last week and everything to show everybody the dance and talk about the song. She actually said it's really close to her heart, like the song itself. You wouldn't think it would be with that type of name, but she did say something about, in reference to like how she was growing up or whatever, how that song is close to her heart. And I thought that was really cool. And the dance is cute. I like the dance. It's real cute. Victoria Monet, she's another singer that also has a TikTok dance to her new single. Let me check real quick and see if hers is out, because she was talking about hers 2 weeks. They were like, it's like both of them. I don't know if they're friends or not, but they were talking about their songs around the same day. Okay, Victoria Monet's is not out yet, but her dance is. So she's been previewing the song and then showing people the track. So she's been doing different videos with that.
So,
what you got to say about the J. Cole album coming out? What you think?
oh man, he's calling it the fall off. I am not happy about the name of it. I'm like, bro, what are you talking about? You falling off? What is this self-deprecation? But I guess I'm hyped for it. I am hyped for it. You know, we had Kendrick. Kendrick dominated the end of he dominated 2025 with GNX. So J. Cole did very well by not releasing his album until after, like, very smart play right there, till after 2025 was said and done, and we're in 2026. I think it's gonna be some bangers on there. I think we're gonna have just like some good music to look forward to, especially after what we heard with what did he call it? Might delete this later. With that, you know, so it's been some time for him to grow and kind of have his moments. I'm looking forward to it. How about you? What do you think? What's your take on that?
Definitely, man. I'm stoked. I'm real excited about it. I think that it's definitely going to be some controversial lyrics in there. Just from what he previewed so far, he has a track out, and we're not sure if the name of this track is called, but it's called Disc 2, Track 2. So everybody's not sure if that's actually the name of the song, or if that's just letting everybody know he has 2 discs, where that's going to be track 2 on the second disc. But he has a music video out for that one already, and it's already turning heads. And people are like, "Ooh, what's he talking about?" You know, because he's talking a little junk in there. You know, he's basically trying to let everybody know he's reclaiming that GOAT status. You know what I'm saying? So I saw some people having some words to say about that, considering his viewpoint on the Kendrick Drake beef that had gone on, but also heard that for the Mal and Maury podcast, they were talking about how he actually removed Kendrick and Drake's features from this album because of the beef. But that was a rumor, but it did come from them, and they usually have, some pretty good references when they say things like that. So I'm really excited to see if he is the one that's going to bring them all together again. I would love to see a song with all 3 of them on it, like you were saying before. That would be tight. Oh my gosh, that would. Woo.
That would be so tight.
Yes.
It would be nice.
The only thing I do have to say though about that's not as great is just being a Drake fan. Also, Drake he's been trying to drop Iceman, and now it seems like he doesn't really have the space to drop Iceman now that J. Cole's about to release his album on the 6th, because Nicki is going to release her album in March. So it's like, where is Drake going to be able to, because unless he's trying to go up directly against J. Cole, he might. But with the title Iceman, you would think it would come out finally in the winter. So I'm a little concerned there.
True.
I'm concerned for Drake. I don't see Iceman coming out in the summer, but knowing him, he kind of does that backwards thinking a little bit. So he might even drop it later this summer to give J. Cole some time to stay up in the charts. We'll see. But yeah,
we're gonna see.
That was our new releases for up to now. There's been tons more we've been placing on HomeBase Radio. As always, artists, if you have music to submit to HomeBase Radio, make sure you drop them in the inbox for homebaseradio.com, or you can also send us an email at homebasepromo@gmail.com with your tracks. We will listen to them and decide if we want to place on playlists. We place hundreds of songs since December, and we're still placing them because we got over 100 playlists, and everybody wants to hear what's the latest thing out. So make sure y'all send that music to us.
Send your music so we can play your shit.
Right, that's what I'm talking about. But yeah, make sure y'all follow us. Following Credit Crew Universe on YouTube and Grandmastar Monstar on all his platforms. Follow official KeyIce,
TikTok, Instagram,
IG, Twitter. Oh, go ahead. We gotta actually put that on there too. Yes, he's on all of those platforms he just mentioned too.
All my intrusive thoughts go to Threads. So if y'all want to get to know me, go over there.
Okay. Good to know.
Follow
Good
me.
to know. But yeah, y'all, it's been a pleasure. Freestyle Fridays is every Friday, 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Central. They had a great show last night. They're doing a state takeover for 2026. They have schedule planned out. So last night was Alabama. All Alabama artists are featured. Next week is going to be Alaska, because there's 52 weeks in a year, but tons of areas to cover. And, we skipped some weeks. So Alaska, Arkansas, and Arizona will be next Friday. So if you're in one of those states, submit your freestyles, or they will find them themselves. They will ask you, hey, can we play this? And then they will play it. So be on the lookout. And our shows every Saturday.
Be on the lookout.
From my blog.
Yes, sir. See y'all here every Saturday. And in the spirit of it all, man, keep dreaming. Remember that. Peace.
Yes. Peace in the Middle East and peace everywhere around the world.